Last time in my last video I did the open tag with my fiance Kyle, and the time before that I did the introduction video to my channel. In both videos, which I will link down below, go and watch them and then come back here, I told you basic information about myself, and then you got some information about him as well, but you didn't really know that much about me, and I've kind of stopped the videos for this week, which I'm actually releasing late because I was kind of like stocked up with information on Thursday and Friday, but so I'm posting it today. Also, in case you didn't realise, this isn't actually my real hair. I'm trying it out because I'm thinking about dyeing this colour because, as you all know, because you probably are too, we're all in lockdown at the moment still. So, tell me in the comments if you think it looks nice, and also tell me if you think it doesn't look nice, and I'll try another colour maybe. But anyway, as I was saying, today we're going to do the 30 question tag so you can learn a bit more about me. Hopefully my phone won't die in the middle of this because it's only on 3%, but let's try it anyway. Okay, so if I'm not going to get a million messages because I just turn my phone on, we'll try and get into the questions. If my phone's not going to take 500 million years to load. And as I said, I will get loads and loads of messages probably saying like rubbishy emails and stuff. Okay, so here we go. Question 1. What is your full name? My full name is Phoebe Megan Olivia Martin, which is quite a long name. Number 2. What does your name mean? I don't know what Olivia or Megan means, but I know that Phoebe means shining moon. I was kind of born around night time, so it kind of makes sense. Am I named after anyone? No, I'm not named after anyone, I don't think. My granddad didn't want me mum to call me Sophie after his grandmother, but she didn't. She decided to call me Phoebe, so here I am. If I had to change my first name, what would I change it to? I've never really thought about that, but I kind of like the name Harley, so maybe Harley, but I don't actually know because I've never really thought of any other name, and I don't see myself as being anyone else now. It's been such a long time that I've been called Phoebe. So, where am I from? I'm from South London in London, in England. But I have 4 different origins, which are, because I'm quarter like of things. I'm a quarter English, quarter Irish, quarter French, and a quarter Trinidadian, which is kind of in the Caribbean, like near South America, if you don't know where that is. Where was I born? I was born in South London, in a place called Tooting, in St George's Hospital. That's where I was born, and my 2 older brothers and my elder sister. My other sister, she was kind of born somewhere else. It might have been St Heliers, but I don't know, but it was in South London as well. So where did I grow up? I grew up in South London, in a place called Thornton Heath, until I was about 8 or 9. Then I moved with my mum and my family and my stepdad. We moved into a place in North London called Finchley. And then when I turned about 20, we all moved again to a place in Essex, which is where I live now, where I met my fiance. Who did you look up to growing up? I didn't really look up to anyone, which kind of sounds really bad, but I think if I had to look up to anyone, it'd probably be Zoe, my sister, because like everyone always really liked her. Like all my brothers and sisters wanted to play with her, all my like cousins wanted to play when she was around, or like all my friends would be like, oh, is Zoe here? If she is, can we play? And stuff like that. Like everyone really liked her, so I kind of wanted to be like her, so like everyone would like me when I was older, but I don't know, I don't think I really ended up like her. I think I ended up like my mum actually, which is a good thing though, because my mum's a good person. What are your best characteristics? Ooh, I guess I'm kind of loyal in a way, like I'm also trustworthy, and like I'm kind to people, I think. It's more like I want to give out what I want to receive, so I guess I'm kind of like that. What are your favourite things about yourself? I like my hair, which is weird because I've not actually got my hair out at the moment, but obviously you know the reason why. But yeah, so which of your parents are you closest to? My mum, definitely, because I've lived with her my whole life, and though I love my dad, I don't see him enough, I don't think, to really think we're close, like really close. Okay, which parents are you most like? Oh my god, that's a crazy question. I think I'm a lot like my mum, but I've had people tell me I'm so much like my dad they can't believe it, but I've also had people tell me I'm like my mum, and I'm my stepdad, which is a bit strange, but I am, so I guess fair enough. But I think my mum. Are your grandparents still married? No, one of them's passed on, the other one who is still alive I don't actually see, but she wasn't married to my grandfather when he passed on, sadly. What was the next one? What relative was important to you growing up and why? Probably my Auntie Velda, who sadly is no longer with us anymore. But I guess I was closest to her than anyone else in my family, because I saw her almost every weekend or every other weekend, and she used to come over a lot. So I think I was closest to her because even as I got older, I still used to see her because our family is very close. So probably her. What is one thing you've never revealed to your parents? Oh god, I don't know if my mum watched this. She probably will. So sorry, mum, for this. But when I was young, I was kind of really crazy and a bit energetic, so I wasn't really allowed to drink Coke. And when my mum wasn't around, I used to drink it. Well, I'm allowed to drink Coke now, so you know. What would your parents have called you if you had been a different gender? My mum told me that she didn't actually know my gender when I was until I was born. So when I was a girl, she had already decided to call me Phoebe. But if I'd been a boy, she told me she wanted to call me Ethan, which I kind of like the name Ethan. So I think if I'd been a boy, I would have been fine with that. Okay. What do you call your grandparents? I call them Nan and Granddad, but I mean that was when they were alive. But I didn't really call my granddad anything because he died when I was very young. But my grandma, I used to call her Nan. But yeah, if you want to know what their names are, my grandma's name is Carmel and my granddad's name was Eric. What is your best physical feature? I like my eyes. They're different sizes, which is weird, but I kind of like the way they look. I don't know why. I don't want to be vain. What is your best accomplishment? Oh, biggest, sorry. Probably standing up to my sister. I hope she doesn't watch this, but I used to argue with my sister a lot, and there was this one time where I was told by a doctor that I wasn't allowed to look after my nephews anymore, because as much as I loved them, I used to get sick quite a lot when I used to go over there, because I used to get tired and then I'd get ill and then I'd get run down, and you know I have a few illnesses. So I had to tell her that I can't look after them, not because I don't love them, but because I just couldn't, because I would get sick. And she took it really badly, thinking that she was like, oh, you don't love them, you don't care about them. That wasn't the case, I just couldn't. But we got through it and now we're okay now. So I think that probably was it. It seems sad that was my biggest, you know, accomplishment, but you know, that is. What's your biggest fear? Spiders. Without a doubt, spiders. Like any time I see a spider, even if my boyfriend's asleep, I will scream and he has to come and save me. I can't do anything if there's a spider in them. I will cry and scream. In fact, I bet in future videos I'll see a spider and you'll just see me just get up and run away from the camera because I'm terrified of them. I hate them. Okay, what is your biggest regret? Oh, okay, I have thought about this before actually. My biggest regret is probably fading further from my best friend. When we were young, I was 3 years old when I met my best friend, and we were best friends for a very long time. And we almost saw each other every single weekend until we were about 15. Then when we got to about 15, we stopped seeing each other every weekend, and it slowly fed to months. And as we got older, it started to turn to years. When I moved here, I hadn't seen her for about 3 years, and I saw her recently, but it was only for a few hours because she had to go somewhere after that. But I don't know. I guess I kind of regret not really being around that much with her and not really trying to stay in contact. But yeah, that's probably my biggest regret, is like not being close to my friend, to be able to like, you know, stay close friends with her. Anyway, what is your eye colour? It's brown. If you don't know what colour your eyes are, that's very sad. You need to go and look in the mirror and check right now. What inspires you? Oh god, I don't know. What does inspire me? I like music a lot. Like, I feel like music sort of does things to me. It's like if I'm sad, if I listen to music, I'll be happy. If I'm bored and I listen to music, I'm less bored. And you know, if I feel like I need something to help me, like motivate me or something, it's always music. Like, music is basically everything to me. So yeah, it's probably music. What is the most important thing in your life? My family. Without a doubt, it's my family, always. Nothing else, just my family. My fiance, my mum, my dad, sisters, brothers, nephews, nieces, everything. All of my family. All of them. They're the most important thing in my life, without a doubt. What has required the most courage to do in your life so far? I would like to say that it's this time where I went to one of my college teachers and begged for him to give me a solo, because I don't think I've got the best voice in the world, but I really wanted to have a solo, and he actually gave it to me. That's my cat screaming, sorry. I did feed them, but they're like begging to come out now. So yeah, it was talking to my college teacher asking for a solo, and he gave me it and said, yeah, of course you can, and that's fine, you know the song better than anyone, blah blah. And then I was off for one day, and then my solo was given to someone else. So even though it gave me a lot of courage to ask him, he said yes, it kind of went downhill from there. So, but anyway, who's my favourite actor? Johnny Depp, definitely. Who's my favourite actress? Emma Stone. I really like Emma Stone. I think she's a really good actress. Who's your favourite celebrity? I think my favourite celebrity is probably Eddie Redmayne. I really like him. I think he's an amazing actor. I haven't seen him much recently, but he's a really good actor, I think. Who's your favourite musician? I don't have one. I like a lot of different music, but I'm really enjoying the song right now called Savage Love by Savage Love by Jason Derulo. I think it's a really good song. I really enjoy it. I listen to it constantly. Who is your favourite person in the world? My fiance, without a doubt. I believe that is actually the last question. So anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, let me know about my hair, whether I should colour it this way or not. I would like to know. Comment down below if you have any other video ideas you want me to do. Subscribe if you're interested in my videos. Click the notification bell and you'll be told when I upload. Again, I will be posting most videos on Thursday. It was just this week, it was Saturday. And yeah, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!